Hello everyone, welcome back. Hi Lily, hi Rita, hi Kiaro, hi Rico and Mifa, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the WSL event. Ox, I'm not gonna copy the whole Kifu, but with pleasure I shall watch your guys' Kifus on the stream if it's posted in the form of URL. Yeah, but I like that outlay time zombie. It's a very cute one. Yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kifu. Everybody satisfied so far? Anybody else? All right, should be this one. But didn't you just post it? It's a different one. Wait, what? Mikal. Ah, Mikal. All right. So we have from the last one, Mikal, Void Omen, Malboro, Benjamin, and Lily, and Kiara. Oh, you were watching. Wait, so did the Xen actually upload it, or is it... Xen, you don't want me to analyze that, Kifu? Put me last. Well, Toad, it's a perfect timing to learn a jet lag then. Please share. Alright, I'm gonna put you last as you wanted. And I'm waiting for Kifu from Toad. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Time Zombie sent me some link of how to do the 81 dojo thing. I should use that because... let me see. Exchange the Kifu in here. Okay. I'm gonna try to use this new link I got from Time Zombie. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. And... Oop. But do I have to reload the page and then the sound's gonna reset anyway? Question mark. But the layout is better, I guess. Time Zombie. Alright. Yep. Wait, somebody's posted Toad has the priority. Benjamin will be last. And we have... Please roast me hard. Please roast me as hard as you can because I totally deserve it. Got it, Mika? Mika was watching my game, I was watching Mika's game, and Mika was also watching Xen's game. We are all watching games. That's good, that's good. Watching is like the first step to learn. Without the kappa, I'd imagine. And that's not Shogi, Time Zombie, but I shall look at it. I'm still finding what opening I should play. I normally play game without Rook, but even game is really different. Need to learn how to play it again. Got it. Robert Long, hello. Okay, so many links, too many links, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. Okay, so this is our first one. Chiaro, I'm not opening share sound, chat on top, click, 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 click. And let's put you guys here today. Alright, so first goes Chiaro. What do you mean there's no Kyoto? No Kyoto Shogi? There should be. There isn't? They disappeared? They disappeared? I would consider dropping a pawn here, just to get this point to attack from. Oh, Kyoto Shogi Harbour. Yes, we don't have that. I would be very spoiled if somebody would start making different names for harbor. So here, as a result, Chiaro, what happened is you lost a silver, right? He has 2 bishops and 3 silvers. So on this exchange, you've lost this silver. So in order to avoid it, I would recommend to force him back and then retake the pawn. Thank you for the follow, Bart of Silver. Welcome to the harbor. Ahoy! Okay, and here we go. You continue attacking. This bishop is a very powerful fork. You should be, in Polish we say allergic to it. You should remember it. That's a very troublesome fork. If you had an Elmo, the story is different, but you don't have an Elmo, so... Okay, so your opponent is a little bit winning. And here he tries attacking. So, actually... if he's really aggressive, he could have sacrificed the horse and gotten the gold. Because as a result, your king will be lonely. Maybe easy to attack. Then escape with the knight. And perhaps attack the rook. Or something like that. You know, all the pieces disappear. Or he could try it slower. Maybe doing it from this direction sounds better. Like without sacrifice. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Dobutsu Shogi Harbour. Yep, there once was a fox. It was panda, actually. Red panda, I believe. So you got the silver back, but he also got your lance and knight. So he's still winning in the material. And your king is without castle, but it's going toward the right direction. You managed to promote the rook. He's trying to block you. You block his lance, so you got the lance back. That's great. You see that there is a checkmate threat, so you run away. Great. And he tries to surround you, but he's missing that one piece. And you would have more trouble if he played this, I believe. Since he just wants one more piece. Oh, good. This is a good move. You delete his surrounding piece and make your king safer. I would simply run away, because look, you're running away from 2 powerful pieces. But let's see. Well, I wouldn't take it. Look, this silver is blocking him, actually. Oh, the chinchilla stream, yes, also chinchilla stream. Okay. You're pretty good at defending, Kiara. Okay, so here is a trouble. We are in trouble, because if they have played this, you are in checkmate. Actually. So it was very, very close. And this is why I didn't want to invite this horse closer. Look how open they are. Look how active they are. My voice is not alive today, guys. I'm sorry. It must sound rough to your ears, but yeah, you were lucky that he missed it. And what you did is launch an attack here. If he takes, it's a checkmate. If he takes, it's a checkmate. So he ran here. And then you drop the silver. Beautiful endgame. Mwah, perfect. See me at the end. Yeah. Well done, Chiaro. Well done. I want you to reconsider this position where you should have dropped the pawn. Look how comfortable it feels, right? And I want you to... I mean, your defense was like superb. The way you escaped the king toward this side of the board. Beautiful. Yeah. Not much mistake done here. yeah, I would reconsider running away here so that you don't engage his pieces, don't give him any chance. And of course, yeah, the last sumi line, something for you to like train. Try to replay this position and ask yourself, do you see all the lines as a training? Yeah, I know, right? There's no way he's 8Q. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I expect you to level up quickly. Thank you so much. All right, next we have Lily's game. Yeah, okay. The loading this from here didn't really help me. I will have to do the other thing that Time Zombie gave me, which was using the ad block to block the sounds. But I like the sounds. I came back to the game after 2 months break. I was 3Q. Okay, yeah. Then you should quickly come back. Yeah. You remember this game. Okay, mild cocoa. This picture is cute. Okay, 1 done Lily versus 5 done. Okay. So we're playing Yagura with our little weird Joseki. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So once more, right? What would you do, Lily, against this bishop? You're scared to play with Lily? You should be. I can block it with the bishop in this line. Yeah. Now the question is, are you satisfied with this pawn position, right? Or would you prefer, for example, instead of this pawn push, maybe exchange bishops like this, yeah? So in this case you don't want it because this line is open, but in Yagura in general you have to consider those kind of shapes where your pawns are what you're going for. Yeah. So once you see this move, you have to have a plan for the bishop. This is why I asked you this question. Yeah, you move the bishop back. Yeah. Your opponent is 5 down, so I don't want to really criticize him. If my memory serves me right, in this particular shape, you wanna make the rook, knight, lance up, knight jump type of attack. Usually. And this is when you don't push to 5 pounds. So in Yagura, there are shapes where you keep the pawn onto 6 in order to jump with the knight here. Have you seen this, Lily, before? Have you seen the knight jump attack? You've heard it. Okay, great. All right, but we are going for climbing silver because he didn't defend in time. That's fine. And we got this, well, a very advanced pawn, let's call it. And now he's gonna try to recontest that file. Not really, can he? Would he be able to do that? No, because you exchanged both silver and the... Okay. Oh, he did. Okay, all right. I'm not good at Yagura. Let's start with that. But Yagura is a weird castle that, especially nowadays, have a weird timing of castling the king and sometimes even not castling the king. Yeah, so the reason why... not really, not yet. if his king is here, then it's like, and then he drops the pawn, it's too late for you to push. But yeah, you are going like very straight for the Anaguma, sorry, Yagura. I'm just want to get you to notice that in Yagura, like the order of moves is very important. Like it's a very deep opening. Once you put the gold here, it's never going back. I don't know exactly the theory. I just want you to start looking for those clues and hints in the board to see when and where you do what, kind of. I know it sounds very mysterious. I just have no idea of those clues myself. I never play it. I just know that there are those key moments, key positions, key pawn pushes in Yagura. No, it's okay. She wants to castle, right? The problem is the king goes under the bishop line, so bishop exchange is not possible, right? Yeah, maybe too late for that. Yeah. So this is one of those things, right? One of those key moments, yeah? If you come with the king here, it's under the bishop line. Yes, exactly. So, what happens? We do exchange their silver for our silver, and we do exchange the bishops. Bishop exchange doesn't benefit us solely, it also benefits them. Do we have an attack with the bishop and pawn? Well, not really, right? Not yet. Do they have an attack? Probably. Probably it's a little bit scary. Like, let's assume they castle. Let's assume we castle. Now it's their turn to attack, right? Even if we castle, they still have the turn, right? We kind of gave away this turn by exchanging the pieces, and it's not really beneficial to us to do so. It's hard to say that because, yeah, they forget very well. Since the right side of both camps is wide open, yes. Bishop 6-1 looks promising. 6-1 or 4-1? 4-1 is something. 6-1. What do we target next? Can somebody explain to me, like, what's the meaning of this move? That will activate later. Yeah, but how do you activate it? Because it can pull free to gold away from the king. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. What's your target in this? Silver 3-4 or silver 8-3 if he tries to take the bishop. Okay, that does make sense. Or bishop sack 3-1. Oh yeah, bishop sack and then 3-1 silver. Okay. I understand. Yeah, thank you. So let's consider the silver drop. So you guys were talking 3-4, which it blocks it, and we were talking 8-3. Yeah, 8-3. But then we promote the bishop. That seems also possible, right? In case they take the bishop, we take the rook. Then we're able to eat those pieces knight after we... Yeah, this line was kind of scary, but we will be able to use the knight to attack. Pawn drop 2-4. When? Yeah, Lily, but like Yagura is so difficult because once I use the silver here, it means I'm never will be able to use it there, right? It's like an investment. Before bishop drop. Alright. Pawn drop, pawn takes. Let's consider this. Then pawn drop, I assume. gold takes, I assume. Bishop drop, I assume. Targeting silver drop and taking this? Maybe. Yes. How about the silver drop here? Could be bad idea. I mean, the problem is we are out of pawns. So it seems like maybe tiny bit too aggressive. Silver drop where? Oh, here. I mean, I'm considering this, right? Well, knight lands 2 golds on the 2 generals on the back. It is saying silver drop to 3-2 instead of 4-1. I mean 3-1, right? Like this. There is a funny thing though, you know. How about this move? Ah, you think you missed something. Wait, did we do the prediction thing? We didn't finish the prediction. Why do you guys have predictions? Wada won, right? Yes. Yes, she checkmated with the... yeah. 4-4-P. Hello. Welcome to my world of pain and suffering. So it is just me to show you how important those small things are, right? If your king would be on 6-9, that wouldn't be a problem. If your king would be on 8-8, maybe there's an attack from the front. But if it's on 6-9, maybe you cannot sacrifice your rook, and then the bishop drop will be very close to the king. You know, those are all those small stuff is important in Yagura. And this is why I don't play it. Because I couldn't read Japanese and understand it. But of course, Lily, if you wanna study it, we could study it together. Don't worry. If you have any question, I can always find a Japanese book. Alright, anyway, let's see what happened. The silver went back, bishop. So this is called Waki system. If the silver didn't walk this way, I mean, you wasted the moves, right? So if you had this position without wasting those moves, it's called Waki system, I think. It's Joseki, yeah. Very old Joseki. And I have no idea about it, but it has very nice bishop drops on the back. That's the only thing I know. I've never seen this move. So there are 3 spots for bishop to be. Sometimes the bishop lands here. And once you have this position, you don't really wanna go back. Waki is actually a name. The coward one that will be placed in the castle and the brave one that will fight with other pieces. Ooh, well said, Micha. So yeah, he took your edge. That's one other thing we consider in Yagura. Do we push the edge pawn or not? It's so difficult, I have no idea. Ascente, it is possible to break through edge attack, Koshiro says. In this position? Okay, what's the example line you can give us? I mean, the pawn is here, right? Take bishop. Okay, silver takes, I assume. Silver to... oh, yes. The edge silver, right? So because they defended, we have the attack on the edge, right? That's the Yagura rule, I guess. Am I having correct flashback? I have no idea. I heard like Ibisha players complaining, oh no, I pushed the edge pawn, which means they had an edge attack, and kind of reminds me of this position. Maybe that's what it is, Koshiro? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, Lily, here you have a very special Koshiro, special teacher, teaching through generations. Eve, bishop 6-9, pawn 1-5. Teaching through generations about the secrets of Yagura. You can believe Koshiro. He taught me how to play shogi after all. Alright, let's see. I have a feeling they should have taken with the silver. Ah, Jesus. Why? 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 This 5 dad is giving me a heart attack. Well, apparently you can start an edge attack from that side as well. So it's the first time I've seen a move like this. I think this is a mistake. I'm pretty sure 80% this is a mistake. You wanna attack here, not here. Panic move? I don't think it's panic move. Yeah, see? Now we have a beautiful attack on the edge. So stupid. By the way, if you wanna be nasty, Lily, you can play this. Now he cannot take this pawn. Cannot really take it. This would be a natural development. Like, usually you want to do this and then push the pawn, but it's the opposite. He pushed it and then you jump it here. It's kind of cute. Like, you use all the pieces. Remember, guys, today we watched WSL. They used all the pieces, and in equal game, how much more powerful that is. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here you just got this pawn, but it doesn't really affect this king directly, right? If it's here, then it's great, but it's one square under. Okay, he's throwing the game. I don't know what's happening. Did you just give away a bishop? Did you just give away a bishop, Lily? Talking is best piece, question mark? Technically, if you were strong enough, I think you can still win from this position. I think. So, yeah. I just wanted to make sure you see that he can defend that. I don't know why is he 5. Why are you, Mister, why are you 5 down? I have so many questions. Okay, let's not shame people on stream. Play silver. You don't really need the silver. Like, you're gonna end up having silver here. Great job. I don't know if we really need it there. I was imagining something like this, but He was drunk, case closed. Yeah, that's a possibility. Drunk with cocoa. You hate Yagura. Ooh, that's something I didn't expect you would say, Micha. Oh yeah, you saw this move. Great, great. I was like wanting to point it, but I think he has to take it. Why he didn't take it? That bamboozles me. Okay, he wanted to counter. Maybe that's not working. It also doesn't seem to be working. Yes, you can escape upwards. I'm pretty sure that bishop drop is not a good idea. But I'm glad it worked. Yeah, so technically it was better for him to do it like this because you have one less defending piece, I believe. Right, the silver is not here. Whip. Would that be scary enough? Gold one space. Here. Technically. Silver? I'm not scared until it's Sume, and maybe that's not the best mentality. No, I mean, it's okay. As long as you read this line. The idea of endgame is that you know that there's Sume, eventually, but you know how to find a line that's the longest way to that Sume, so that you survive the longest, right? So if you're not afraid because you know you're surviving long enough, that's fine. That's what I'm searching though. Does he have checkmate threat or not? Okay, that's a bad move. Yeah. You castled up. I don't understand. Yeah. Wait, what happened in this game? Why is it so difficult for you to win? So you just lost a bishop again. If you take it and drop it, you got one more silver. But I don't have the initiative, you say. Well, you have rook and a gold here. Do you think it's enough to checkmate? Well, it doesn't look so anymore. Now he drops all his pieces and survives. It's not good. How do we checkmate this? You missed mate in 3. Okay. That was it, a checkmate? Yes, Mifa, yes. But I wanted her to find it. Mm-hmm. Can your king survive if you don't have a mate? Does your opponent have a mate? Planning to trade the bishop for a... I was sure without the dragon that he didn't have a mate. So I would be searching for some fork on king and dragon once you do that. For example, something like this. But it's not easy, right? It's just that it's not really like super clear that it's gonna be winning. So yeah, in this position, as Mifa mentioned, this is actually quite a simple mate, so it would be a pity to miss it, right? So let's try to remember this type of endgame. Okay. Yeah, your opponent played... He made too many mistakes as a 5 done. Perhaps it was the Biami, maybe he was drunk, but yeah. Anyway, I think you did a good job in improving your Yagura opening. It's much more Yagura looking than before. Today we learned from Koshiro, right, about the edge attack. I want you to remember that. Where all the entering King Tsumes that Shogi explained likes, yeah. And I want you to understand how powerful the edge is in Yagura. It's the basic of Yagura to attack on the edge. So I want you to think about the edge attacks, spearing the sparrows, climbing silvers, all that stuff if you wanna play Yagura. And yeah, this cool move. I think it's worth like getting the feel of it. The rest was perfect. Yep. Thank you, Lily, for sending the video. The kifu. I read about comment about Hidachi video and my brain's like, video? No, kifu. And we're gonna go on to Marlboros. I don't know who was the Marlboro person. Mifa, got it. Yeah, so if you are interested in Yagura, I honestly would be able to find newest Yagura books with the Joseki, so don't you worry about that. Is it the Chikade Tsubisha? Yes. Oh, no. This wolf isn't it. Ah, it's the Millennium. Is it? Yeah, I was expecting you go for this, Mifa. Attacking is always the answer. Oh no. I want to know what could have been done better so it would be helpful for my analysis. I don't know if I will be able to give you such analysis. I shall do my best. I never played this side as a Ibisha. Yeah, it's kinda unusual to have the bishop here, right? If I think of it. Quite interesting. Oh, see? See? See, Lily? Mifa does play the knight when the pawns are like this. But the GSA has nice Yagura videos on their website. Ooh, cool. Can you post it on Discord, Time Zombie? So that we all can check it later. Wow. Kiarox, yes, I think. Okay, so yeah, Mifa is pretty good in like playing very slowly. You can see he's not trying to attack quickly. He takes the point here, for example, Vanguard pawn, making it harder for his opponent to counter. And then he like put a needle in the soft spot of the opponent. Wow. And now he got a gold. And that's kind of greedy, isn't it? Is it greedy? I mean, making a horse would be good enough, I'd imagine. But we dropped the gold, which is pretty impressive. And he went up, not down. I would imagine something like this, but he went up, like abandon the ship. That's mate. That was mate. I'm blind. You're right. Abandon the ship. Seem not to be in Discord channel as a non-Japanese shogi player. Oh god. Yes, a gold then. Is it time to summon the trains to abandon the ship? Yeah, you're right, Mori. I think that's working. Okay, wasn't greedy at all. I learned something. Speaking of which... Hmm? I don't like the moves like this. Pound push, pound drop, knight jump. It seems like we're wasting a pawn here. And like the main reason why this bishop is so severe is because we didn't finish the castle, I'd imagine. And we gave away the court. Yeah, so nice. Okay, so he has to move here. Then we get the lance. Ah! Why? Random person from Laos. Why? Yeah, I guess it's unavoidable now. Viva, I'm afraid I have nothing to teach you. In fact, you could be teaching me. I'm afraid your shogi is perfect on... The only thing... If I would seriously consider kifu, I would say do not play against free dance. If I didn't know you and I saw you do that, I would say do not play against free dance. I don't understand of his moze and try to think about what he could do. I see. Drive computer? Sure, but I'm pretty sure the gold drop is pretty good move. I can check it with the computer for my own curiosity. So computer would also drop the gold. And then defend it with the gold. Then take the gold, rook takes. If we drop the gold, we actually sacrifice the rook for the gold. So instead the computer wants to drop the pawn to 6-4 and then drop the gold to 6-3. Creating a very, very complex battle, but still keeping Mifa's advantage. Yeah, it's okay. I understood. The opponent didn't have a good plan. That's true. Like this attack here, that's doesn't work basically. Well countered as well. I mean, could try to block it with the pawn. But then the reason why we push this pawn to begin with like disappears. We gave our opponent has 2 pawns in hand, one of which was ours. So it means that our attack is failing. And once more we have this nasty knight drop. Hey, Time Zombie, thank you for cheers. Did you send any message with that? Or did I just miss it? Just the winky face. Okay. I don't get the banana joke. I'm so sorry. Yes, exactly. Finishing the castle. Not finishing the castle is ill advised. I agree with that. Yeah, perfect endgame as well. So thank you for sending the kifu. You didn't do any mistakes as far as I know. Well played. Yeah. But I guess that's a lesson for us. Always have a plan. Always have a plan. Welcome back, Adin. 11 months. Amazing. One more and it's 1 year. Nice, nice. I don't have it anymore. I just deleted it. Do I have it? No, I do have it. Here you go. Alright, next we go with Void Omen. I forgot whose nickname it was again. I wonder when Karo-sensei will ever say you played a perfect game, Mika. When you play a perfect game, I guess. Ah, Levis. Alright, here we go. So, if you're playing Ibisha, I don't recommend closing this early. Because you wanna bishop exchange as Ibisha. And if you close it, means you're not gonna get it. Unless you wanna go for Anaguma, right? But then you don't wanna show it. Show that you're going for Anaguma. I would like to preface my many mistakes with the fact that I have taken a roughly 6 month break from Shogi. And that I am a 4-5 rook player. Trying to transition to Ibisha. Alright, so yeah, you shouldn't block your bishop. Just play here. Bam! Wait. Was it always like this? Okay, that feels more natural. Why did my piece freeze on the board? That wouldn't be perfect kifu. That could be like the most horrible kifu that you played drunk. That would also be a kifu that I wouldn't like to comment on. But okay, double Anaguma. And we're trying to defend this exchange. Ah, not Anaguma. Okay, then you wanna push this pawn. Go here. Advance your pieces. So one of the idea you wanna do versus Anaguma is to take as much space as you can. Kind of pass a move, force them to attack you. What I learned from being defeated by the Shogi engine every day is that you have to keep attack while your king is still alive. Yep. Oh, so you trained with engine. That's interesting. He's trying to go for Yagura, but he went for third fire. Yeah. Okay, so this would be good if he wasn't in Anaguma. And this castle I don't personally like, because I would like to have some attack on the Anaguma from this side, but okay. Now we don't wanna attack Anaguma because we give them attack. I might consider coming back here because he gave us a pawn and he doesn't have a pawn to continue attacking. He might try this. So I have to be careful. But maybe I can do something like this and I'm fine. Yeah, I would try to calm down the position, because if it's a heavy fight, we're gonna lose. But I see you won, so now I'm interested how did that work. 2 hours against the engine. That's a good one. Okay, but we did push them back, so that's good. That's nice. Well done. Gold. Okay, brave. Okay, yeah, we got a Katokin. Well done, well done. So if we take here, what he can do? What can he do, Void? What can he do? Take this. He drop the pawn. His bishop's dead. So if you protect carefully, I don't know how he escapes the bishop. Maybe go here. I guess that works. But then you can do whatever you want the next move, right? Well, if I don't press a start button, my king can live forever. Yeah, you shouldn't exchange stuff against Anaguma. It's a kind of rule. Because look, even if you drop the rook and you take this silver, for example, he still have like 3 generals, right? It's a very rough castle to have to be fighting against. Yeah, making talking is the basic idea, yes. Now your opponent could have went here more directly. Okay, okay, you did good job. So you did distract this gold, making his Anaguma much weaker. And then you ate it for breakfast. Oh, that's rough. So one cool thing against Anaguma is, if you wanna take it and drop a knight, why not drop the knight first? Because you don't give away the gold yet. All of Shogi Harbour 4Q players are so strong, you must be so proud. No, 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 I want them to go to 1 dan as quickly as possible. Defending carefully, carefully. Yes, yes. Okay, is this checkmate? Chat, is this checkmate and how? You can say that, but I do it for study. That is why I can spend more time than an hour analyzing my opening while playing against the engine. I changed my habit from playing offensively to much more defensive. Interesting. Yes. Well, 7/7 gold is faster, Lily. This way you don't need silver in that variation. Do you even need that time zombie? That's not the question. Not the question. I will never play with 4Q. Okay, okay. Play with me and freak you. I like how you guys came up with the term Shogi Harbour 4Q. That makes me feel something. Like, yeah, we are certified. Certificate, like rank giver. It's not only 4Q, it's Shogi Harbour 4Q, like a dojo or something. Make me kind of feel funny. So this is also checkmate. Like this, or like previously mentioned, 7/7 gold. Much faster. You're doing a very good job. Aww. Donkey sounds. Aww. Yeah. So this is also, yeah. See, the king tries to escape though. So that's not Perfect, right? Internal screaming. So here you want to do a hishi, not a checkmate anymore. They can run to here, can they? No, you cannot. Unless they go directly, but then they die. Somebody died, Void. Somebody died. Shogi Harbour 4Q is stronger than non-Shogi Harbour 4Q. Yes. Rico did not become Wandan until they joined Shogi Harbour community. The Shogi Harbour community is the shodan maker for foreign players. That's actually kinda true. Could also rook takes. Oh, here. Yes. Yes. Those works. Yeah, so that only proves that, you know, if they have many pieces, look how this is the basics of Anaguma, everyone. We drop the silver, right? Look how many pieces Void Omen has. 2 bishops, 2 silvers, a gold, a knight, 2 pawns. He is a dragon and promoted knight. And he can do nothing. He can do nothing because there's no way he can make a check. This is why Anaguma is a scary monster. The Z Taitsumanai. There is no way to checkmate him forcefully type of position. That's power in Anaguma. And this is how you wanna win as Anaguma, and this is what you wanna avoid playing against Anaguma. Yes. This particular shape, king, knight, lance, gold. Not sure if the pawns should be here. This is the most basic Z. Unmateable shape. Unmateable by forceful checkmate by Tsume. Turns out I had a mate with knight slightly earlier. Okay, I missed it. And this is why important you need to keep the ability of making checks. Yes, you're right. How does it go? Is it like this? What if he goes there? So I have 2 questions. I mean, obviously this is mate, but my question is this one. Oh, knight. The rook is here. Nope. Is this enough? I think this is enough. Is this the mating line that you were talking about, Levis? That's a very difficult one. It's okay to miss it. But the idea of chasing the king away from the corner, it's something we should all remember, yes. Alright, so how did we win this game? We just run away? Oh, yeah. Yep, well done, well done. You've endured the Anaguma. Yeah, of course, that's a difficult one, but it's worth remembering. Nice Anaguma you had. So thank you for sending, and next we're going for Mika's game, which is perfect game, and I have nothing to comment, so we're gonna go to Totsuki's game. You're so ready. Alright. Your butt will be burning after this one. So you are got this. So let's go to here. Why did we put the bishop to 3-3? Why did we put the bishop to 3-3? So early. No, he means MMMs. Hi, Joker. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to Shogi Harbour. Oniko Roshim Kaibisha. Nope. That didn't happen. Where did you find this castle? Torture sons. Let me show you. Yeah, so if you're gonna play this, if you're gonna play this, I would expect you to make a silver crown. Yes, yeah, silver crown. That's like the usual type of sequence where you would go for it. Now, if you play this castle, I would consider keeping silver down. Unless you're still going for this shape, right? But now we allowed them to push this, which means we cannot develop the knight anymore. Which sometimes is countered like this. But then I assume he's gonna offer rook exchange. Which having him this protected and you having open space wouldn't be a good idea. So we didn't do that. We went here. And then we push the edge pawn. And we make this castle where I would prefer the king to be here and the silver to be here. It seems like you're castling the silver here. Millennium is where you put the king here. So you saw the Mifa playing, right? The bishop here, the knight here, and then the king here. That's the proper order. Millennium is a castle name. When the king is, as I just showed. Wait, I don't have to go this far. Millennium is like something like this. And then the silver could be here. That would be a Millennium Castle. That usually would be made by... it was... if I remember correctly, it was invented, let's say it, when this side was playing Anaguma, this side countered it with Fuji, and this side decided, okay, I'm scared and I'm gonna play Millennium instead. And this is how it came to be, but nowadays many people are playing this. Alright, so he's going to attack. And this is where we push the pawn. This is where we push the pawn because they cannot retake it easily. This is where you wanna push the pawn. Maybe they're gonna drop the bishop. Sure. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe we're not gonna counter it with the bishop because he moved the lance up. It's best play against Fuji system, yeah. But yeah. Night jump, why? Why? Okay, yes, we don't need any castle. We just want to attack, great. What is your opponent doing? Why are we dropping the bishop? I have so many questions. Why aren't we pushing this pawn? Mika! 7-2 bishop defends both pawns here. The reason I didn't push pawn because I was worried of pawn drop 6-5. Mika. Where is that pawn teleporting from? This is why it's very important to push this pawn. Because he doesn't have a pawn and you wanna expose him for not having one. Of course, if he had a pawn, that would be a bad idea, but he doesn't. Alright, we learned something today. Okay, next. I should just go to a free general. This is what I might consider. Of course, I cannot criticize you for that, but why here? Why not here? It's the last pawn. Look how your king is precious now. Then you just drop, then you just go here and you're like, hello. Or you are just dropping the guard and you're like, hello. But no, I want to bully the rook. Alright. Okay. And you tell me you lost this game. That's very impressive. Okay, what's wrong with this move, Mika? What's wrong? What's wrong with... I want his king. I don't want his rook. I want his king. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with this? Did you not see this move? Or did you lack tunnel vision on the rook? I think you were overconfident in the game because he did play very weakly and you were like, I just do this, and then you beat him. But you have to play sharply in Shogi, else it's gonna be karma biting you. Pour for pawn. Well, you drop the silver, you eat the silver. Then if they promote, you just take with the gold, you're fine. Oh, not played in the last 2 months. You should be confident. You are playing well. But here you give away, right, silver for a knight which you drop, which you... So he has a knight in hand. I would still go here, because look, you're still threatening the silver drop. Silver drop will be powerful. You have to ask yourself, how do I get to the king? Not how do I take pieces. This is not chess, Mika. This is shogi, which means you just block your dragon with the... you're still winning. I don't understand. Finally. Okay. No. Here I would like to drop it. Because it blocks the rook. Because I can abuse it later. Bishop, bishop. This is not chess, simply speaking. Okay, I have enough. You're playing chess, not shogi, in this game, Mika. If it's 2 months break, that's okay. That's okay. Just play more often, and then your memory is gonna come back. It's fine. Yep. In other words, it's a perfect game, and I have nothing to say. So now we're gonna take a look at the game. Toad's game with ping pong sounds. Yeah, sorry if I was too rusty. Ping pong sounds. Pop, 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 pop. Of course, I'm not gonna be suggested by this graph on the bottom. I think it's time graph, not the computer graph, but... So I don't know if you wanna use the gold on the left side. Can you imagine shogi pieces? Like a ping pong ball on the board, and as you move them, they bump into each other and they just fly into different directions, and then you don't know which piece was. That would sound like a very frustrating game. So the reason... Oh, yeah, he has a Naguma too. Oh. Yeah, this gold isn't a good move. You just wanna push here then. Yeah, so you have a pawn in hand. Oh god, but he has this center. I would push here. So that once he drops the pawn, I can go here. There is no value for me to have silver on 6-5. Yeah. And here you can start by doing this as well. And then jump with the knight, which kind of speeds you up. Although I'm not sure if this attack alone is good enough. Yeah, so now you're like one move too late. I mean, this is still valuable. Maybe not too late, but still valuable. Yeah, the knight, usually you want to sacrifice the knight when you don't have a pawn. If you have a pawn, you just go like this. Because when you sacrifice a knight, you give away the knight, right? That's my feeling, at least. Oh, that's a nice edge attack. What are you talking about? Okay, here. We take the lance. It's a very nice one. We don't have a pawn, but we can do the bishop. Problem is we are not really at a big disadvantage. When they make attacking, that will be problematic. If we promote the bishop, that's Hishi, by the way. So they have to defend it somehow. I don't know how. Whoa! King disappeared. That's interesting. You can play secret king here. No, maybe this, because his Anaguma disappeared, and I would say you achieved something by doing so. If he promotes, you can always just take it, takes, and then retake. Maybe that... Your attack was good. Your attack was good. Yeah, so I wouldn't use the rook there because it's simply blocked. So you over-attack the edge, I think. So you got your benefit by breaking the king. And then you should search, where do I use those pieces, you know? Instead. I feel. Because he has the same amount of pieces. You didn't gain a piece advantage, so you're not gonna break there because it's 1v1. Yeah. I mean, you already look beautifully distracted his silver. His shape is broken. So it's like you broke his whole castle just by attacking there. Now all you have to deal with this silver, this pawn. Although it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not. This is why Anaguma is so hard. It's not easy, but by doing this, I don't think you're gonna break through. Okay, so here. Here. You wanna do this first, I'd imagine. But he has a rook now, so this isn't Hishi, unfortunately. Yeah, it's very difficult. Yeah, and here he kind of rebuilt his castle, so... It's still a good game. It's still a good game, Toad. Yeah. And you won? And you won. So, perfect. I think you did well. I think you did well. Well, technically, if the king is in hand, he already was checkmated. Did my headphone just die? I think my headphone just died. I'm gonna do it without the headphones then. So we're gonna go with speakers. Oh no, you do deserve to win. Stop saying those. You do deserve to win. Okay, next we go with Robert's game. Before we look at the fun non-shogi games. Yeah, I have no idea if you guys hear the sound or not. I don't hear... Oh, because it's muted. Okay. Sorry for in advance. What? Why? So here, when they push this pawn and you wanna play a central rook, you have to answer here. Because as they push, you wanna defend with the bishop. And I'm pretty sure I told you that before. So please remember. Defend the rook pawn with the bishop. That's one thing. If someone plays an illegal move over the board, do you just say that it was illegal and end the game, or there's some special way to finish the game? Usually, yeah, you just say it's illegal, or the Kiroku person just like illegal move. Illegal move was played, like, and it's over. Unless you don't notice, and you both don't notice, then what's gonna happen is they input the kifu to database, and they're gonna find out that you've made an illegal move. And in case of professional shogi, if that illegal move changed the result of the game, the result will be changed to reflect that illegal move, I believe. In amateur world, the resignation has the priority. In professional, I think it's opposite. But yeah, I would have to double check that. So yeah, please remember, Robert, and thank you for subscription. To protect it with the bishop. Ah, see? You did it. You did it. But you have to do it faster. You have to do it faster, else they're gonna exchange it. Okay, castle, castle, castle. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Love to see it. And here, to be honest, I don't like to touch this silver because it's already in bad position. But your silver is also kind of stuck. Oh, I see. You wanna do this and go here. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Defense in this. This isn't really a square you wanna attack from. Oh, it worked. So what he should have done is push the silver instead. And then you would have to either be blocked by the silver or evacuate this line. And they still would block this line, kinda. Or even force your silver away. If you take, your silver dies. If you go here, they can promote the rook. You can exchange. Maybe your king position is better, and then you would win. It's rook promotion, not dragon promotion, yes. Here, you did a great job. You went to 7-5, and now your rook and silver are cooperating again. But there's one move you have to be careful here, which is this pawn push still. If you take, there's rook here. In this case, I think you're surviving by doing this. So just be aware of those kind of moves in different kind of situations. Nice, you saw this promotion, great. Okay, yeah, you eat up the gold. You eat up the second gold without check. This is beautiful, Robert, beautiful. And then you take with the bishop, and you're winning. So I don't know how you lost this game. Now we have to find out how did you lose this game. Where did you make the last mistake? Oh, the board is too small. Thank you. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna find out. Yes, he dropped the silver. So no, you wanna keep the gold here because he has a rook. If you move the gold, he immediately can drop the rook here. Yeah? You don't wanna touch your castle. You wanna find an attack. Now, one of the cool moves I can see is 5-4 pawn drop. And the reason is I want to open this diagonal. So pawn takes, bishop drop. Rook escapes. Take it with this bishop. So that I can make a dragon. Dragon horse. Or, as Lily says, there's even something simple. Boom. King. Rook. Fork. Yeah. Just because of this simple pawn drop, right? And it's hard to see for a beginner, but it uses the fact that this silver is protecting this silver A dragon horse is a dragon. The kanji for. A king rook. Yeah. King rook. Because if the silver moves, the other silver will die, right? It's really hard to defend because we cannot take it. If they escape, we still have the same bishop drops, right? So it's a very, very strong move, I think. And now, yeah, he forced your bishop away, which means you will have even harder time attacking. You know, if your gold would be here and he does the same thing, you can always go here because gold is helping the bishop, right? So I think you just missed the chance. You did so well, but here you were pushed back. See, you found the bishop drop. You knew it's there. You just need to find the follow-up. Yeah, Bioyami, don't mind. You lost the horse though. So I would go here to attack the rook. Perhaps even here. I would go and attack the rook. Maybe drop the guard to take 2 pieces for 1. Or try to activate this bishop somehow. Maybe drop the pawn again. And once he moves the rook, I go psha, and you die. So this pawn, very important because it opens the king diagonal, simply speaking. Okay, this gold, yeah, you lost here, unfortunately. Beyond me, I understand it. Yeah, you even in beyond me, yeah. It's unfortunate, but it takes practice. You played very, very, very well in the opening. Very well. You got like 1,500 points of advantage in the opening. All you had to do is find that one move. And I want you to remember to not move the gold in that situation because of the rook drop. And because his castle is destroyed, which means we are in endgame. You wanna find the most painful move for him to defend. Yeah? So I want to think aggression only in this situation. Bishop drop to 9-8. So this threatens to take the silver and then drop the gold. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Also protecting our bishop's head. Now the question is, what if they push this? Do we simply sacrifice the bishop and continue attacking? See? Another high tech we learned today. And then beyond me, don't worry. It's gonna come to you. Don't worry. Just continue playing, Robert. You're doing a great job. I'm very impressed with this game. Very impressed. Bishop drop to 2-2. Bishop drop to 2-2. Also the same idea. Taking 2 for 1. I also like it. If he moves the silver back. We're gonna take a lance, so it's fine. I think it's fine. If he drops the pawn, let's say he pushes the pawn instead of the rook. We could take this, or we could even drop the lance, sacrifice, stuff like that. Maybe this is the best because we pick up a piece. Yeah, Mori, I think your move is also great. So what I want you, Robert, to do is take this position and try to consider your options slowly without BOE. Could we move up the bishop to attack the rook rather than going back? There's a silver here, I don't understand. I mean, if we are crazy, we can do moves like this, but... Oh, bishop to 2-line. Yes, I think you're right as well. here, we can go here. Yes, I think you're right. You cannot protect because we have a pawn. So Robert, I hope this gives you some inspiration, right? Some of those moves. How to utilize the bishop. The bishop is a pretty tricky piece for beginner. So this is one example. Well, 3 examples how you should use it. Alright, thank you. Yeah, I'm really impressed, really impressed. Alright, last shogi game, which is Xen's game. I have to check something. The number of the kifu is pretty close by. So I was like, is it the same kifu? I was confused for a second. Okay, and we have Benjamin's game. Bishop exchange. And going for the millennium. So here, we should have pushed this early. Now this is undefendable. And we're still winning this game, okay? Yeah, I cannot comment it, Benjamin. There's nothing really worth commenting in this game. Three Millennium Castles in one day? I know, right? Nimia has something to do with it. We are debating the rook exchange, okay? Here? While the silver is hanging. Taking the knight while attacking the gold, it's so much value. Yeah, you're winning. Such a strong castle. He has only 2 pieces, you have 3. Before rook exchanging. What are you debating? Sure, Lily. I'm interested in how your eye fully looks like. I-40 is same as Yagura, by the way. Okay, Xen, if you have a question, you have to state it clearly. Which one do you find hard, shogi or chess? None and both? Oh god, I just became so sleepy. Why? If chess is difficult, then shogi is difficult. If chess is easy, then shogi is easy. It's quite logical game. So if you know what you're doing, it makes sense. But in the beginning, when you're learning, nothing makes sense because you don't know what you're doing. So you have to learn the principles, you have to learn what is the target, how to achieve it, stuff like that. And then there's mind games of who's playing the better move, who knows more theory, who reads better. So the part of reading in like those mental games is hard. Losing is hard. But I had so much fun learning today with Paul. And I wouldn't consider it hard in that case. If you mean difficulty to master, it's comparable. Yeah, but chess also has a lot of depth in it. Starting from move 32. What's the question? You did a good job. You exchanged the rooks. You took the knight, attacking the gold. You win. Okay, while Xen is stating his question, I'm gonna take a look at this. What I told you the server Xen. Are you listening? Server is hanging, right? Well, don't get angry that I don't know what you're talking about. When you say if he declined the rook exchange twice and 3 times in a row. But what would he do instead? Silver back. Take here. And you're winning. His silver is useless. Maybe bishop drop is a tricky move. Yeah, maybe he could have put on a fight. Yes. That's better. But that's all we can get from your game. Wait, I wasn't even showing. No, it is showing. Alright, nice. Okay. Quick check before the Lily's game. Oh god, oh my brain. Oh god, okay. I don't like this move to be played first. Don't take the knight. You don't have to take the knight. Okay, but we won the piece, alright. Oh, that's a crazy game though. I love it. Wait, what do we have? Knight and gold, right? I would consider dropping it here, but okay, the knight is... God. Yep. Interesting. He took more space and then he won, basically. Okay, Xen. Okay. Alright. Now the last game. Lily's game. Ai, Furibisha. Is the screen correct? Yep. Okay. Again, you wanna question yourself, do you wanna keep this space for the knight or not? Same as in Yagura. Then you wanna question yourself, where is my attack? In Yagura, that would be the edge. In Ai Furibisha, it's also the edge. But in this case, look how stupid it is. This is also Yagura. It's left side Yagura. The attacking principles will be completely the same, but the problem will be that this bishop will be hard to use. So you have to master the activity of this bishop. And I also am not a good player of I3 Bisha games. I know that you can make an attacking shape here using the knight bishop, like here. I know that you probably should finish your castle. And I'm not sure if we should push this pawn. Simply speaking, because there's this bishop line. And what they're gonna do is probably exchange this pawn in front of their silver and then target it somehow. Furibisha is also about where can you get a pawn in hand, and here. Did I say something else than right side Yagura? I mean right side Yagura, yes. When you get a pawn in hand, means you have more options. In this case, well, maybe this line would be scary, and this is why. It's not unvisible, but... yeah, so Jen shouldn't have attacked it from this side, actually. He should just make you suffer in this position. Just build up his own attack. Somehow. I have no idea how. The fact that he sacrificed this pawn looks like a minus. There are two ways you can attack in I3 bishop. Attack the king or attack the attacking pieces, which is called B-side attack or something. So depending on your style, Lily, you can concentrate on this or that. In the B-side thing means you wanna attack this bishop's head here, unprotected. In the normal attack, you wanna attack strongly because it's Yagura. You wanna destroy it. In this case, the edge attack doesn't seem really valuable, right? Because you've blocked your own knight. Yep, I don't know if it helps. It's just a vague advice in this very quick game with middle game mistakes. I cannot judge your opening because of the middle game mistakes. Your king was in center again. You wanna reconsider that in the future. And again, think about how to create an attacking shape. Both in Yagura and I3 Bisha it's gonna be similar because both are called Tate Shogi, vertical Shogi. A different kind of approach will be necessary compared to Furibisha. It's an interesting question. Could you try something crazy with I3 Bisha with king in the center? Well, there's Takada Ryu, so the king is in the center as long as possible and then going left or right depending on the opponent's shape. Who knows? Maybe in the future they will find out some variations like this. But nowadays, people would prefer to castle. But I'm looking forward if you find something like that, Lily. I'm pretty sure there is something. Because it's literally mirrored opening, I will be pretty sure there will be some mirrored ideas. Yeah, I don't think it's super bad. Nowadays I don't see it much. But in the future, maybe. And I think we're gonna finish the stream on this note. My voice is giving up. It was great to have you guys here. I really enjoyed your kifu. Everyone is doing great. I'm proud of you. And Tourney to Shodan officially ends today or tomorrow, Japanese time. Congratulations everyone for surviving 9 rounds. We're gonna take a break before the next season so that you guys can rest, prepare, come back with new motivation. And yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next stream on next Saturday. with Synchro explaining more of Central Rook. Yep, you can still play in weekly ladder. And if there's anybody in the chat who don't know what I'm talking about, please check our Discord, where there's more information about all of our cool tournaments. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.